Digivice in hand, is it digi-dynamic force and digiland? When the digi-past, digi-present collide, time to digi-side.
What?
It's
Okay.
Millenniumon? I think that's Millenniumon.
Bye, Crystal Cocoon Rupee Man. You know what? I've seen all of the branches we got here.
You want to get that crystal with just garbage inside?
I mean, we'll get it eventually. I'm not going to worry about it. I am going to save.
I think it's like 2 fire dragons entwirled around each other inside of a crystal, by the way.
That's abstract.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing's supposed to be. I think it's called, like I said, I think it's either Millenniumon or like Zenith Millenniumon or something like that. Like it's some weird... I don't even know what it's actually from, to be completely honest.
So, do you want to look into the new level and see what it's like?
Let's go see what it's like.
Oh.
Okay. It's DAT's headquarters.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even... What would be the Digimon equivalence of that?
I don't know.
Walking around near TVs that sound... No.
No. It's a city. We're going to escape
from
it.
You're
That's
in a real-ass city now. This is just a place.
Yep.
In fact, it's outside of exactly where you...
encounters
Why
here?
did he teleport you here? You could have walked. Like... You might get random encounters. I think the implication is that with that hole being open, you've got Diggles flooding in from other places or something like that.
That's probably, yeah.
Yep, there we go.
There we go.
There they are.
Yeah.
And there's more than one kind.
Oh, wait, there's like little bits of Matrix chunk in the ravine there. I don't think we're actually in the real world.
I think we're totally in the real world. It's outside DAT's headquarters.
Yeah, but is it that inside the digital world or outside?
No, it's outside. It's in the human world.
Well, then why was there like Digimon damage to the bits? Like, you'll see it when we get close to stuff.
Maybe it's part of the spillover?
Or, there's like just fake cities just in the digital
world.
No,
I think... No, dude, I'm like almost positive that that's not the way that DATS works. I'm pretty sure DATS exists in the real world.
I think it exists in both.
No, I don't think it does. I'm almost positive this is the real world and it's just a spillover effect.
All right, we'll find out. Well, if the spillover effect is making the ground weird, why were we going this way?
I don't know.
Okay, so...
Which way's correct? Because I'm not sure.
I don't know. Wait, it's Japan, so you want to be on the left side of the road.
Up or down?
Whatever works.
It's not an answer.
Oh, I need to switch in our new Diggle.
Oh yeah, you dropped the ball.
You dropped a ball.
Way to be on the ball, Megan. Way to get up on there and balance on that ball. Great job. Great job. I knew you could do it.
Are you going to tell the story about the theater and the time the guy kept telling you to get on the ball?
Yeah, okay. When I used to work at the theater, there used to be... it only happened to be once, but I took a guy's ticket and I handed it back to him and then turned around and went, oh, hold on, and I switched the halves. Because I had handed him the wrong half of the ticket. And he was walking, like, right past me, so it doesn't matter anyway. And the guy looks at me, and he gets this really angry look on his face. And he looks at my name, and he's like, way to go, Josh! You were really on the ball, weren't you? You were balancing right up on the... You were really just... I'm glad that they pay you to be so on the ball. It's not like you fell off or anything. You rolled right off of that ball. And then he got like really, really pissed off and just walked away. And one of my coworkers was watching it the whole time. And he starts busting up laughing. And he walks over and he's like, that's the guy who spills soda in the corners of the theater. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that guy, but get on the ball, Josh. And for like weeks, it was get on the ball. Just balance up on that ball. Just stand up on it. Don't fall off.
On the ball.
On the ball.
I'll get on the fucking ball. Just get
ball or something. Like,
if there's nobody on this ball, it'll never hatch.
it'll never hatch into the proper movie viewing experience. I don't know. I have no idea. It's awful. I hate people.
He doesn't work there anymore
No.
for many reasons. Because fuck that.
Fuck everybody. Like, people in general. No, that's not entirely true. I like
Fuck
you guys.
everyone but our viewers.
You guys are great.
And grandpas.
Yeah, yes, maybe.
Well, most people who are grandfathers get a pass because I get to call them grandpas, and that's funny.
I had people throw punches at me at that job.
Wow.
Like, how awful a human being do you think you have to be to try and throw a punch at a person working in a movie theater just attempting to do their job?
That's... I don't know. Some people think that if you pay money to an establishment, everyone in it gets to be your bitch. It's like the entire company is a prostitute and they get to murder you and stick you in the ditch in the back and you can't do shit about it. Like, some people are just, like, they only enter the public sphere and only enter places of retail in order to be the worst person alive. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's not so good. No, the guy who threw punches, I asked him for his ticket when he came back into the theater, because if you leave, you're told from the very beginning, have your ticket on you in case you leave, because if you leave, you gotta have your ticket to get back in. And he came back in and he had his ticket on him, and I'm like, thanks. And he's like, yeah, whatever. Then he walks past and he comes back out again, and when he comes back in, I have to ask him for his ticket again. And he winds up leaving and coming back like 4 times, and by the 4th time, like the 3rd time, he's like, can't you just remember I have my ticket? I'm like, dude, it's not that hard. It's like a slip of paper to begin with. But no, that's against company policy. I have to see it every time, because sometimes people will go out and give their tickets to other people, and then they'll walk back in because, oh, I remember you. And then the new person comes in and hands you the old ticket, and then you have no choice but to go, yeah, that's a ticket half, and let them in. So, like, I kind of calmly explain this to the guy, and he gets angry, and the 5th time he comes back, he pulls out his ticket and shows it to me, and I'm like, thank you. And then he, like, balls the ticket up, and as he's walking past, throws it at my head. And I go, thank you, sir, and I don't even look at him. And he gets so pissed off, he walks over and goes, the fuck did you say? And he turns me with one hand, and I go, thank you.
And this is still the ball guy?
No, this is a different guy. This is not the ball guy. Sorry.
I'm going to pretend he is.
But he turns me around and he goes, the fuck did you say? And I said, thank you. And he takes a swing at me and I backstep him. And my boss sees it and walks over and goes, is there a problem here? And the guy's like, no, man, there's no fucking problem. And he just walks off, and my boss is like, good job.
I do not have any stories like that, thank God. I think people are less aggro with me because I'm not a dude. I work in a grocery store, so we get all kinds of people, but our general demographic skews old and skews towards moms and grandmas, and they're much less likely to go off on you, or at least not overtly. I think most of my customers are fairly nice, or at least pretend to be, while they, like, snidely try and, like, intimidate you into giving them free shit. But for the most part, they're good. We've had some weird coworkers, but no one who's been like that. Like, we had a guy who worked for us for a few months. No, not even, a month. And, like, kind of disappeared because he was in the hospital for a while and then checked into rehab and had to quit. And I was like, we really wanted to make it work out for him because we had just trained him and stuff. But it was like, okay. I think he was, like, he had, like, a Xanax addiction, which is probably not in any way his fault or anything. So we just felt bad for him.
What the fuck? Is Xanax an antidepressant?
I think so. I think that's one of the ones that can really fuck you up if the dosage is wrong or something like that. It depends on the person, too. I'm pretty sure it was Xanax. But look. Digital bits.
I saw it. I saw it when you found the last one, too. I'm just saying I think it's part of the spillover because I'm pretty sure you're in the human world, man.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, like, I've had customers who are really nice, some that are just kind of, like, passive-aggressive, but never really bad ones. Coworkers who are, at worst, catty or like tragic. Like for some reason I keep having like coworkers that like are like here for a month and kind of troubled, and we were like, oh, that didn't work out, but I'm sad.